Principal Secretary Katanat Arts and Culture ka Sarkar Jalaba FR Khalkangor IAS ula Pynbna ban kyrshan ni ka Jaintia Tourism and Environment Society ban pynlong ya ka tamasa Discover Jaintia 2.0 kakwa ban Pynbna na ka ni ka jingalang bakatanat kakwa ban kyrshan ya ka JTES ban pynlong ya ka Discover Jaintia 2.0 ngobhapa ya ka jingtarwa ni proposal ban nyarap katu ka ni kapisa nakabentai ki program ban kentiu ya ka kolshor laong ubak har kungor habakren kumukongsan haku workshop pen kebor ki samna teng bagi kam jungok kai perthei ya ka ni ka workshop ba shisngi la penlong da Jaintia Tourism and Environment Society ringkat ka jingat Sri Lanka IQEC jong ka kyanang ba government college juwai hapo ka Chief Minister Youth Development Scheme ha multi-purpose hall ka kyanang ba government college juwai ha ka arpan rio trik jiliu ula ajing mutru ya ka JTES pakan penlong ya ka jinga ko buat benia ya ki jaka ki ba itanan kishnong ki ba itanan bat ki wei ki jatmar ba penmi na po kathan bat ban ajing itu ya kinong jam habakran halor ka Jaintia ubak har kungor ulaong menshwa ya ka Jaintia latip tang nakabenta udoyong bat hai kitu ki por kalong ka ba e shipun ban penyat iki briu ya ka jinglong kong san jong ka kam jongok kai da ka ba pen kan mauru ya ka shnong pedeng ba ya ki briu la ha ban ai stipend ban wanya shimbenta hai ki program pen sngut ho shaphang ka kam jongok ai perthei Henry la dakran ha ka ni ka juk menta kalong ka ba omla ban mudur lamar ka shnong pedeng kala kiu bat ka kam jongok kai perthei kalong ka ba khlain bha kumju ha ka shnong darang ula kren ru halor ke jing rispa ka Jaintia la kalong hakaliang ko kolshor ka riti destur ka jingela kai ten rai ke bakar pang batlat na kita ki don ru ki jaka jungok kai ki ba itanat na lor ki wei
tourism was something which was an alien concept here. When we talk about Meghalaya tourism also, there was only Shillong Peak, a few waterfalls in Cherrapunji, and everyone used to go for picnic to the what they call dam site, Varapani or Umiyam. That was tourism. There was hardly any tourism in those days. I remember when we, together with the JTES and other stakeholders, we brought the Yalong Tourism Project. At the inaugural speech, Morman was also there, I think. So Jaintia Hills was only about Muyong, no? They call the black stone, Muyong. So I was thinking in my mind, why don't we talk about more tourism? You know, because this itself is a great potential. But of course, it was very difficult to convince people in those days. I remember when Maham and Makmen and all the JTS people, they went down to Shnong Preng to talk about tourism. In those days, the people were not convinced. They had to be given stipend, I think, to come and join the workshop. The people in Shnong Preng had to be given a stipend to come and join a program on tourism. It's unthinkable now, because Shnong Preng now the main economy is is strong tourism. I mean Shnong Preng as well as Darang. But if you talk in this day and age, it's unthinkable that people from Shnong Preng had to be convinced, had to be given stipend to come and join a program on tourism. So, well, there has been a sea change, there has been an exponential change, and recently you would have witnessed that the Finance Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman, she came here and she spent quite some time in the Larnai village to learn about black cliff pottery. Not only to learn, but to also immerse herself. So I want to talk about immersive tourism also. Very important. Experiential tourism, immersive tourism. The discerning tourist now will want to come and spend time and learn about the craft, the culture and the cuisine. He will want to know about the tourism and the textiles. He will want to blend the heart, the harmony and the heritage of the people. He or she will want to experience the culture. He will want to experience the food. He will want to sample the way of life of the people. In the Department of Arts and Culture, if you look at our logo, the tagline is rooted in nature, connected to culture. So we need to move ahead now beyond sightseeing tourism. The point tourism, as they say, that we come and see point A, B, C, D. But the discerning tourist now, he or she wants to immerse himself, to learn, to experience tourism. I'm so happy to hear from Maham that the district council has stepped forward to to organize the Discover Jaintia 2.0. I would like to declare from this forum that from the Department of Arts and Culture, if we get a proposal from JTES, we would like to support JTES in a component of the Discover Jaintia 2.0. So kindly do send us a proposal and we will support and we will help to give you some funding for the programs organized by JTES, which are anchored in culture. So kindly do submit to us a proposal and we will ensure that you will get some support from the Arts and Culture Department as well. Not only for the JTS, because you are a non-profit organization, so we will fund your activities. I was intimately involved with the GI for India. In fact, it did not happen overnight. It was a process. We had to create we had to declare the Silk Village through a government gazette. We had to work with them. We had to collate historical material. I remember we got a picture from a French magazine, an illustration rather from a French magazine of the princess, of the daughter of the Raja of Sora, and she was wearing this rindia, which was about and this appeared about in a French magazine about 200 years ago. So some historicity is required, proof of origin, agroclimatic zone. So similarly in Jaintia Hills also there would be so many other interesting places. Something like Kharang, which you have in War Jaintia. Then there may be some other interesting places where we can do GI tag, which is something very special, very unique. So I would urge, rather than just have a festival, which is good, we need to have festivals to showcase our dance and our songs, but we need also to have a focused approach. So once you, for example, if we can unearth some jewels, some hidden jewels, hidden practices, hidden, some unique products, that will be an outcome of the festival. So in this festival 2.0, Discover Jaintia, let us rediscover. I would say, let us rediscover Jaintia. Let us rediscover Jaintia and find out these hidden jewels where we can promote for GI products. So we can say that once we've had this rediscover Jaintia 2.0, we've collected these hidden gems, and these hidden gems will then be the necklace. Will be the beautiful necklace that will glitter. So I just learned from this summit that we attended how important GI is. How important GI is, because once you get the GI, then you have interest, then the spotlight is on. In fact, when we got the India, even the Prime Minister spoke in his Man Ki Baat for almost 2-3 minutes. So it brings national attention, it brings investors, it brings government schemes, it brings so much sort of incentives that come. So it is very important. Even on Kneng embroidery, I think the NESFAS has done a lot of work. Now there's a hearing, I think, for Kneng embroidery. I think it's happening this week or next week. So similarly, and especially the Gen Z, you are all very good with social media, and so many places were discovered during the COVID-19 because we were all shut, we could not go out anywhere. So places like Nongjong were basically the effort of one young boy from there. He started posting about these beautiful images of this village floating on top of the clouds, and it became viral. And now Nongjong is a hotspot. Everyone goes there for sunrise from the state and from outside the state. So I urge, maybe through the JTS, you encourage some reel makers and some bloggers to discover new places. Maybe you have a competition. You can have a competition, and our young Gen Z are very creative. They're born with the camera in their hand. They are naturally inclined to the digital space. I see my own children, and sometimes I get stuck with how to handle the phone, but I have to ask my youngest daughter how to handle the phone. So I would urge the JTES to hold a competition whereby they can unearth some beautiful places, some beautiful villages, some products. You have a competition, and amongst them, the ones who can unearth can give them a prize. You can give them a recognition. I think personally, I feel that Jaintia Hills is very rich in the cultural aspect. You look at the dress, you look at the you look at the War Jaintia area, you look at all the villages. They all have their own unique culture, their own unique games, their own unique traditional sports. So I think it is much more richer culturally than I would say even the Khasi side as well. I'm not saying that the Khasi side is the culture is is bland, but I would say that in terms of variety, the Jaintia Hills has a lot to offer, a lot to showcase, and we have only touched maybe 5-10% of it. And I'm happy, and I'm also delighted to partner with the JTS in unearthing, in bringing out to the surface more such gems. Apart from that, there could be other natural areas also. Places like Kremchimpe and all also have just come up, in the recent past only. When we were in Jaintia Hills, we didn't know about Kremchimpe, and I was DC of undivided Jaintia Hills in those days. But we didn't know about Kremchimpe. We didn't know about the Labuan. We didn't know about so many other places. What we knew we thought that we had unearthed quite a few, but there was much more to unearth, much more to discover. So this afternoon I throw a challenge to the JTS and to the young people, to the Gen Z, to come up, to bring to the surface, and we will give you a handsome reward as well if you can do so.